The Ballad of Irving. Irving. Big fat Irving. Big sport Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West.
Last time, we were following Preston Marlowe and his band of merry men across the middle of somewhere or other, fighting Russians and getting a glimpse of a fortune in gold bars that belonged to a very nasty character. We almost had the gold in our grasp, but the trucks we were chasing crossed a border that's off limits to us. Well, until this happened.
Where did Haggard go?
There's gold in them there hills!
Shit, that's a neutral zone. Haggard, fall back.
He can't hear you, Sarge. If he could, he wouldn't listen.
You fight your way across the border using a Russian laser targeter to take out a tank, among other things. Once you catch up with Haggard, the pretty voice on the radio tells Redford that he's facing court-martial for basically invading a neutral country, so his plans to get out tomorrow and go fishing are so far down the drain they're being processed by the sewage plant. So now what?
That was bad, wasn't it? That was bad.
It was bad, Hags. It's about as bad as anything we've ever done. Whatever you've done, it's as bad as that.
Not like Chris Christopherson's third album.
Oh, bad. Worse. Worse.
No way!
Let me think.
So, where does this leave us?
We're here, ain't we?
I was hoping he'd say that.
What?
Where'd those trucks go?
Oh, no, Sarge, you can't be serious.
Yes, I am.
What? You want to go after the gold?
I'll never get any metal from the Army, will I?
The first task is to destroy some antennas so both the bad guys and the Americans can't track you.
Russians inbound! Damn! They don't... Woo!
At the site of the last antenna, there's a tank you can use to move on to the harbor, where presumably the Legionnaire is taking the gold to get it out of the region. Of course, it's never that easy, so you have at least 2 armored cars and 4 enemy tanks to deal with. At first, I was keeping an RPG as my one other gadget, but later on I found the power tool more useful.
I actually feel kind of sorry for him.
Take out an enemy vehicle, back off to safety, heal your own tank, head to the next enemy. It's a little more convoluted, but it works. Now, you might find a different way, and hey, that's cool. There's more than one way to do all this stuff. You fight your way to the harbor and deal with a ton of mercenaries.
Great shot, kid! Great shot, kid! That was 1 in a million.
And finally, you get to the ship and the gold.
Soldiers of Pico, lay down your arms. You are in breach of Army regulations. Lay down your arms or we will take you by force.
Yeah? Says you and what army?
What?
I just always wanted to say that.
Why?
Sounds cool. Really shut him up.
You shut up. Look around.
That army. Say goodbye to the gold.
So, I wonder what jail's gonna be like.
I hear the food's pretty good.
Well, crap. End of the game, right? Nope. Rather than send the 4 of you to jail, the Army has a better idea. You've entered this country, known as Cigaristan. So I'm assuming their principal export is tobacco, right? What? Surdaristan? Well, that's not near as much fun. The country's supposed to be neutral, but it's run by some kind of tin-horn dictator. The Army has an idea.
Explain this one more time. First, they're angry with us for going into Sudaristan, but then they send us back in.
They want us to find Zavomir Sadar.
Zamavir Surgisay?
Zavamir Sedar, father of the people, local dictator and all-around creep. Officially, he's neutral, but he's been playing both sides in the war for a very long time. Maybe his luck ran out. Anyway, we're here to persuade him to come in with us, all undercover style.
So now we can go in and no one's gonna mind.
Officially, the Army's got nothing to do with this. If anyone catches us, we're still AWOL. Now let's find that observation point.
So you go up to the top of a hill and you see this.
Is that a golf course?
Of course it's a golf course. That's what dictators do. Build things they really don't need while their people starve.
I'm glad I'm not one of the groundskeepers for this course, because by the time you get done battling tanks, armored cars, and RPGs across it, there isn't much left. Welcome to your new job as a member of the Sidaristan Deforestation Project. Actually, this happens a lot in this game. I think the programmers were a little too happy about their ability to knock down trees. There's even an achievement for it. Anyway, most of the golf course and beyond is basic game, though Haggard does make one very astute observation.
Man, driving tanks on a golf course. You put that in the Army brochure, enlistment would skyrocket. Forget jumping out of planes and brothers in arms. You just show them driving a tank on a golf course, that's all they'd need.
You get to the presidential palace, where you run into more of those mercenaries and have a huge firefight. Eventually, of course, you win, mostly because you can respawn and they can't. That's a handy ability to have. You battle your way inside the palace and finally meet up with Mr. President.
He thinks we're not being nice. Something about an enema, I think, and he doesn't want to come.
Oh, he done pissed me off. What you... somebody translate this for me. What you really want isn't the question here.
Yeah, I got it. Presidencia, Excellencia.
Let me try. Your Excellency, Mr. President's call?
Haggard, no, you don't speak Serdic. Shut up.
I am in no need of Vitlish translation. My English is whole immaculate, my
Well, then you'll have no problem understanding this. We have come to bring you in.
Bring you in.
Just you?
Just us.
For puny military.
For puny military.
Damn it, Haggard!
The Sarge calls in and reports that you have the package, time for extraction. But Miss July has bad news.
Bravo 1 Charlie, this is Mike 1 Juliet. Leave the package. Repeat, leave the package. And you're not gonna like this, Sergeant, but extraction is denied. Over.
Denied? What do we have to do to get the bird here? Over?
I hate to tell you this, boys, but it's not gonna happen. We're going for deniability. You're on your own. Over.
What do you mean we're on our own? How do we get out? Over?
Any way you can. This isn't my call, boys. There's nothing I can do. They're telling me to cut you loose. I'm sorry. Out.
Okay, raise your hand if you couldn't see that coming.
Anyone? Anyone?
So now what? The answer comes from an unexpected source.
I may have means for our escape.
Our escape?
I'm afraid the father of Sidaristan people now has no other recourse than exile. It was a mistake to request the services of these mercenaries.
Hang on a minute. The Legionnaire is holding you here?
Well, since I could not deliver the amount of gold he requested, he has appropriated my nation. But I will prevail. The Sidaristan people will rise up and demand the return of their beloved father.
This guy's funny when he's in a hallucinogenic rage.
Gotta love politics. So off you go. Time for you, as Preston, to fly a helicopter.
Now, this is stately transportation for VIP. Quite improper for your unhygienic, smelly bum-bums.
What about the unhygienic decor? I mean, is that a mirror ball? Although I have to confess, a hot tub is a very nice touch.
We start with some practice. Take off, land, shoot the rockets, take over the gunner's seat, that sort of thing. I haven't seen too many games with the huevos to put a tutorial in the middle of the game, and really, I like it. It's another step in the game playing fair. So, we get a good handle on this thing, and then we start encountering targets. Fortunately for you, you have an unlimited supply of missiles. More than once, I had to land the chopper and get out to complete an objective. like this barracks. There's something here that I apparently couldn't get with the missiles and stuff. I'll start by blowing these tanks. Well, that didn't do it. What's left?
Okay, we're done.
That was it? During one of my stops, this happened. Well, no problem, except that it respawned me back at a previous point. Okay, I'll just... where's the chopper? It's clear over there at that other place where I used to was when I got killed. So I'm on foot. But there's a big problem. Okay, now what? Maybe I can hop to one of those pieces there and make my way across. No, that didn't work. And now I'm down on one of the girders. Well, let's see. Crap. For some reason I'm still alive and there's a road over there. So, here we go.
Shake it up, baby, quit that shout. Do the swim, baby, now work it on out. Now, baby, swim, baby, do the swim.
That road does take you back to where the helicopter is so you can finish this part of the mission. Big surprise. The really strange part about all this is Haggard is with you every step of the way. So he fell off the bridge with you? Dumbest follow the leader player ever. One of your targets is a communications center where you plant some C4 and then do the obvious.
No! No more internet in Sidaristan! No! My love life is over!
I'm not asking.
Ahem.
No, I do not want to know.
You see, he is one of those not-so-rare individuals who has had no actual contact with...
I said I do not want to know. Stop talking.
...the female of the species. Rather, he indulges in...
I can't hear you.
So, do you understand now? Incidentally, I find it rather rude that since the move, I have been relegated to a closet. Someone said something about Harry Potter, but I did not understand it. I would be most happy if...
So you get back into the helicopter and continue. You take out some supply trucks, some attack boats, and other stuff, and it looks like you're in the clear.
What's that noise? We out of fuel? We will crash to our deaths!
Or not.
Remember, there is fuel deposit at Verskaya, downriver, very close!
Okay, so you get to the helipad where the ever-popular smoke is and set it down. What? What kind of helicopter explodes when it runs out of gas, especially when it's only 6 inches from the ground? So I wound up doing it again. And now it's basic shooter game, clearing the way to a fuel truck. You bring it back and Haggard starts fueling the chopper.
What the hell was that? What did you do to the chopper, Haggard?
What? Wasn't me. Honest. I was filling it up and it just blew. You put the gas in there? That's the cooling unit. Oh! Well, excuse me for not reading gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook? Russian is a beautiful language. How can you call this gobbledygook? It says, it says, well, there's halt there and the rest is, never mind.